Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another video from the Alpha Kindergarten Workbook series Educational Approach. My name is Dr. Tricia, and I'll be sharing with you today my observations about class decorations. Going around over the years to quite a number of schools, I noticed that your class decorations are at the eye level of the teacher or an older kid. For preschoolers, your decorations need to be lowered down to the eye level of the child. Why do I say this? The eye level of the teacher or the adult is way higher than the eye level of the child, and so the child really when you bring the child to the chart, the child really isn't seeing what you are seeing. So you need to lower the charts way down low to their eye level, and then they can see what exactly it is that you're teaching them. Secondly, we would prefer that you start your term or your session with blank, plain walls. Keep all your charts and introduce them and paste them on the walls one at a time. How do you do this? You bring the children to the table, you put the chart on the table, you begin to discuss the new topic as you introduce it, and have the children talk about it, play with it. You can make songs and rhymes about it, and after a day or two, then you can make a big ceremony about putting them up on the wall. That way the child has taken part in the birth of this chart, so to say, and has related with the chart, has formed a bond kind of with the chart, and knows everything about the chart. And then when you put it up there, they can easily relate to the chart because it's like they have a connection with the chart. It's just like, a child, a teenager that is now so grown up, but you were there when the child was born, when the child was learning to walk, and all those stages of the child's life. You have a bond with the child, a connection with the child, rather than a teenager that just comes into your life as a teenager. So that's what we're trying to achieve by doing this. Okay. Secondly, when you have topics, you don't introduce too many topics at the same time. So we have an Alpha Kindergarten curriculum outlay that can help you with this, and we have broken down all the topics you need to teach preschoolers into weekly schedules. And in this schedule, you introduce a new topic, just one or two a week, while you rehearse the old topics and you revise the old topics, but just introduce just too many at the same time. It confuses the child, and then you may think that the learning process is so long and tedious, whereas it doesn't really have to be. And so have your reading charts ready, your learning charts ready, and all your teaching aids ready, but post them one at a time after you have introduced them and interacted with them and created some kind of history with each chart. That way you'll get further with the kids. And what we do is that we have the first hour after the child comes into the class from the assembly point or whatever, and you've done your daily devotions and everything, and they come in, we take them around the class, reviewing each chart one at a time. It's a kind of rote learning process, learning by repetition. And so each day we go from one chart to another, reciting the chart, rehearsing the topic, and then we move on to the next chart, because by the time you have displayed all the charts around the classroom, it's like the first hour of rehearsing each topic and reviewing each topic, but in a fun way, because they're standing all around the chart and they're remembering their connection with the chat, they're remembering their history with the chat, and so it holds their attention for much longer. Also, of course, when you put up a new chart, it's something new on the wall, it catches their attention, they want to look at it, they want to relate with it, because children love when something is new, and it's it grabs their attention faster. So that way we have been able to produce better results when we do it that way. And so introduce your charts one at a time. After you've introduced the topic,